MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup. Mark Pryor, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Alex Verdugo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Pryor, a California-born ball player, is currently third in All-Star fan voting among starting pitchers, so he's hopeful at least to get an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down. Chris Sale gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's Javier Baez, and he enters play today, currently fifth in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Standing in, Dave Kingman. He'll be trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished with a 4-for-5 line at the plate. Line toward right center, and this is hauled in on the run as he takes. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul for strike two. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mitch Moreland is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit back up the middle, reined in, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Andre.
First pitch on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He gathers the throw. Oh, but he beats it out.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So in now for Chicago, Ryan Sandberg. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the NL in RBIs.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
And there's ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Here comes the first pitch.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Sale sets. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. To the plate now, Mark Pryor, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A check on first by Sale, and he's back in standing. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounded to the right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Center fielder, number 5.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offense.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And the runner will score from second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Up next to the Cubs.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. So here's Michael Chavis now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired and ordered.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. Christian Vasquez stands in as he looks at a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Chris Sale swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Soft liner towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 1-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Okay.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, third baseman, Red Ryan.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Hit high and deep to right center. Benintendi in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out and a runner on third. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Sandberg. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Benintendi retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Kingman. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 99.
Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him, 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Now here's the pitch.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. The Red Sox ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Martinez is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping into the box, Billy Williams. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Mark Pryor.
Stepping in now, Mark Pryor. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The center fielder, number 5.
Back to the top of the order now. And in the bat next is Albert Almora. Sale sets. First pitch on the way. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Williams blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate, and they lead now by 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Now a long throw home. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
Bogarts has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The batter, the first base.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mitch Moreland will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. And he lays off here, but it's a called strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now the 0-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder into the bleachers and gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Sandberg 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third, and he's safe.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slow roller out to short. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Billy Williams is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Number 22.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Heath Hembry gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Javier Baez, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
So now to the plate, Dave Kingman. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner scores from second.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Dustin Pedroia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show, he's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. 1-2, here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Andrew Benintendi is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And the pitch.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Josh Taylor gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Now back, second baseman.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and that'll hit off the ivy out there. To third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. He's got to hurry, and the tag gets him. But 1 run is in to score on the play.
The first baseman, Billy Williams.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they...
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Ernie Banks will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Ernie Banks.
Scorched to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Wow, you'd think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his third extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Ryan Brazier gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, and 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Brazier playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously bitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
Now both runners are breaking. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Matt Barnes gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Andre Dawson, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Line towards center field. Benintendi is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Final down. Craig Kimbrell comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Alex Verdugo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Kimbrell, it's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters. Usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now here's the pitch.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far. Behind
0-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now at the plate, Ryan Sandberg. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Second baseman, Ryan.
Pitch on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Barnes playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 1st-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate, Billy Williams. He swings and lines it to left. And that is down, as that could be two bases. Contreras rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Rowan Wick enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Up next for the Cubs.
Into the box now, Craig Kimbrell. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Albert Almora stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball left side. Devers gloves it to second for one, and he's out on the tag. But they do play to run on the play.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Chavis waits on it, and that's the third out. Here now is Rafael Devers. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Mitch Moreland is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And he fouls this one off. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side and back. Striding in, Dave Kingman. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Settling in now, Andre Dawson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fouled away. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Christian Vasquez is sent packing for the 3rd time today. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now. Andrew Benintendi is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet, and he fouls this one off. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record at their rearview mirrors. But with every...